Hi everyone, it's been a little while since I've done a teaching video, so we're going to get back to it today. Now, when people are learning to drive and even coming up to the test, they often feel rushed into doing things. Now, there's a few reasons for this, but the thing that we're going to look at today is how people brake when they're in the car. I use a term called progressive braking when I'm teaching my students, and it's quite simple really. All you really do is use your brake pedal very lightly at the start, maybe the thickness of a pound coin, and what we should be doing is increasing the brake pedal smoothly and gently, more and more until we feel as though the braking is working as it should, and we need to slow down as we should. And then at the end, what you should be doing with your pressure is actually releasing the pressure slightly, and that has an effect of creating time. What I mean by that, if you arrive in really fast, if you come up to a junction and don't do much braking at the beginning, you're then actually faster nearer the giveaway line perhaps, and you do all your braking at the very end. And what that actually does, it creates very little time for you to make proper decisions on whether it's safe to go. So we're going to go the other way with this today, and we're going to try and get people understanding how you should be doing your braking earlier, lessening the brake pressure as you arrive at the giveaway, and then we're going to see how much time it actually creates and whether it's safer. So I'm in the automatic today. Now, it's only because my car's in getting some other work done again. But the actual process in the automatic is very similar. Braking doesn't really change too much. All you've got to do in the manual is literally just press the clutch down as long as doing this. So I'm going to do this junction. I'm going to do it wrong. I'm going to leave my braking to the last moment. So I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it. I'm going to brake lightly, and now I'm going to do more. Whoa, I haven't got time, I'm going to have to stop. And it was a good job I did, because there's a car coming. Okay, so that's an example of doing the braking at the very end. And as you can see, you're arriving quick. Problems with that? Well, how do cars coming on this road perceive what I'm doing? Do they think I'm just going to head straight out? Absolutely. So that's a problem. That's not how we should do it. So that's not the way to do it. Now, if you do your braking in that particular way, all you're going to do is feel scared about things. And even someone like myself, a driving instructor, my observations are pretty good. It doesn't allow me enough time to make effective observation and make that junction safe. And it actually slows you down coming out of the junction as well. And I'm going to try and hopefully show people this as I do it the next time. Now, I'm going to get going again. This time I'm still going to approach at the same speed, but I'm going to do the braking a little bit differently. So off we go. Let's get up to as near as 30 as we can, same as before. So now I've seen a junction, I'm checking signalling, and I'm off the gas and I'm braking early as I can. Now I'm squeezing a little more and a little more. Now I'm lessening the brake but still on it, and I'm using that lightest little bit. Now I've got loads of time to observe, it is nice and clear, and off we go. Now, if people are approaching at that speed, how do people on this road perceive that? Do you think there's more control? Absolutely. Are people going to be scared that you're going to be zooming out in front of them? Probably not. So that's definitely a better way to deal with things. What do you think? To be able to do this braking in this way, it's really important that your foot is in a pivotable position and you're using your sort of leg to rock between pedal and pedal. You can't do this very easily if you're using your whole leg. So make sure it is pivotable and you can get from both. And what we should be trying to do is do the braking as early as we can, getting slow, be looking on the approach, and then rolling up. It saves fuel. It's much safer. It allows you to see and take effective observation, and you can get going a little bit quicker as well. The same goes even when you're approaching roundabouts. Light at first, increase, I can't see, risk is higher, so I'm going to squeeze more. Now when there's a lot coming, I'm going to do my utmost now to get really slow, lessen the brake and just creep in. Now, how does that affect people behind? Do you think it hacks them off? Well, honestly, it shouldn't do. What you're actually doing is making it safer for those people behind, because you're slowing down earlier, you're causing them to slow, and what you're then actually doing is rolling away with them as you lessen that brake pressure. So it's not just T-junctions where this works, it's at roundabouts as well. It's in fact all the time. I'm doing the same here with this set of lights. I'm getting extra slow, lessening my brake. I can see the lights at the side have changed, so ours are going to change. Check around, and off we go. And again, there's another one that we're able to keep moving. That's what it's all about, trying to keep moving and keep planning. As you've maybe seen on some of the lessons that I've done with Erin, it's a natural instinct nowadays just to use your hands. People don't adjust their feet very much. So, when you're taking your lessons, when you're coming up to your test, try and do more adjusting your feet. Try and use this progressive braking to create time. Traffic lights you'll be able to keep on the move. Roundabouts you'll keep flowing. It will give you more time to make these decisions on where people are going. Give it a go. Let us know what you think in the comments and see how it affects and helps your driving, hopefully. I'll see you all soon.